Hi everyone, welcome to my haul for the beginning of the year for January and February, and I think like end of December a little bit. So when I'm filming this is 1st of March, so you will see my purchases for the last, couple of months, a little bit more than that. So let's start with the books that were gifted to me. I got Minimania 6 from Gabby Wolf. It's a beautiful book. I have a flip through on the channel, so you can look at it in your at your leisure. Love this illustration. Maybe the first one that I color in this might be my favorite. I love those little ones as well. But yeah, Gabby's books are just getting better and better, if that's even possible. Beautiful, amazing book. I love this as well. So cute. Yeah, Minimania 6. Fairly new release, and then I was fortunate to get from my coloring friends from US Mythographic Artist Vote, which I was not able to purchase in the UK. So I've got two of them. I've got one from Ellie, thank you Ellie again for this beautiful gift, and one from Teresa, thank you Teresa. Again, everybody probably seen it. It's a beautiful book, really nicely published with a kind of sprayed edges and hardback. I mean, you know, I love Mythographic, probably the most of all books ever. Mythographic series, and this one does not disappoint. There are some pages like this one I but I colored that very recently, in January actually, so very recently, in the Animals, the first Mythographic ever released, but there are a lot of the ones that are not in any other Mythographic books, that didn't make it to the Mythographic books. So yeah, I'm looking forward to color in this book. Beautiful, and thank you again. And I also received this lovely little book from Ellie, Color Friendship by Susie Toronto. It's a lovely little book, so much fun. I love the faces of the characters. Yeah, lovely kind of pocket size book. Yeah, definitely will color in this one too. Thank you, Ellie. Amazing. Yeah, that could be written anywhere in my house, definitely. And then let's maybe go through the Amazon printed books, which I have not bought many, just four, I think four. So I bought a new book by Annie Valkvist. That's her third book. This is the artist that I featured in very first year of doing In Focus videos, so that would be 2023. So if you want to see her other books, go to the In Focus playlist and you will find the video and you will see the flip through of her other two books. And this is coloring book 3, and it's just as awesome as the other ones. There's just so much variety in the book that I feel like you can't get bored. Amazing. Just look at that. I'm not going to do the full flip. There is a flip through of this book on the channel, but just wanted to show you just variety really that there is in this book. It's got people, it's got kind of graphic style, graphic novel style, and there is this completely different, or this, which is kind of cutesy. So yeah, there's just so much variety in this book. I really like Annie Valkvist, so I bought a book from her. I bought two of Deborah Miller's books. Again, if you ever watched this channel, you know I do like color Deborah Miller's books. I've got loads of her books, and there is a color along in this book in Deborah Miller's Facebook group, if that interests you. I'm not sure which, I think it's one per month, but I may be wrong. But I think they going through, I want to say because I think those two were, this one was done. So yeah, I'm not sure which one the group is on it right now, but yeah, beautiful book. A Year of Wonderment, awesome book. Equally awesome dark romance. This one's very good. Again, like, I feel like Deborah's books are getting better and better. Oh, Fatally Yours. Oh, I love their sense of humor as well. They're just quirky and funny and everything in between. Yeah, lovely book. And I also bought the 30 Spellbound Cloudy Scenes from Camelia Angelkova. Really like this one. Probably, I'm speculating, but probably because of the frames. Everything is framed by clouds, kind of clouds, as you can see. So, and I think I like those images better. That's why I get on better with her mandalas type books, more so than, I like them more than the miniatures, actually. So I do like this one very much, and I like that it's 30. Yeah, I don't mind them being thinner. And then I've got some books from Coloring Heaven. This one I bought. Now, I didn't know that that's now a regular thing, the kind of seasonal releases. So the first time they've done it was last year. They were like, you know, each book per season, so, you know, spring, summer, and so on. And I've got those. And now spring 2025 came out. So it seems like it's a new thing, which, you know, I'm always happy. I do love my Coloring Heaven magazines, I have to say. I do love them. And yeah, so I've got this one. It's got various artists, and most of the ones that I know, but I did not know Desi. Beautiful portraits. I like coloring people, so great. Karolina Kubikowska, a few pages from her. So if you like her images but don't have her books because they may be harder to obtain, then you've got some images here. And now Alexandra Denneman, this is from her book Hello Spring, which I have, and the entire book is in here, contained in this issue. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my Amazon print, and I keep this one. I colored in my Amazon printed book, I colored a couple of pages, this one and the one with the flowers. And this one. But I'm not terribly sentimental about my, like, Amazon printed books pages. I don't intend to keep, even if I finish one, I don't intend to keep them forever. Some of the books that I ever finish, if I ever finish a book, I'm sure I will keep, but I have no intention of keeping all of them. So I don't mind that I colored 2 pages there, and I don't know if I'll take the pages out or not. It's fine. I have those in here. Beautiful book. And then I normally don't buy the pocket issues. I bought the fairy tale one by Selina Fenech because I prefer this paper to the Amazon paper. It's not like hugely better, but it is better. And also I like the fairy tale had just 1 set of images. I don't need 2 images. So I bought that one for that reason. Same with this. With this, really, it's a beautiful, obviously the images are of Hannah Carlson. Beautiful book, but also I can use my alcohol markers if I want to in this book, which is great, because normally you can't do that, obviously, in Hannah Carlson's books. So looking forward to that. And those are my 2 subscription issues. I think that was the first one. That was a January one, I want to say. Garden Fairies special by Anna Chlowacka. Very pretty, really, really pretty issue. Look at that. Beautiful drawings of fairies. Oh, some Highland cows there. Yeah, gorgeous. Really happy with this issue. Lots of beautiful fairies, flowers, some animals. I've seen some with butterflies in here, so I'll see if I maybe can do one. Oh, there was one with butterfly, because there is a hashtag in March for any pages with butterfly. So there's another one in here. This one, very pretty. Yeah, really beautiful book. Artist unknown to me completely, and I'm really glad I have the book. So Anna Hlowacka, Garden Fairies. And then Edwina McNamee, Whimsical Wonders. That's, I think, from bunch of her books. The images are from bunch of other books. I do have two Edwina McNamee's books. One, the spring one, it's called, what is it called? I think Springlings. And then the autumn one. So some images are probably repeating, but not whole book is in here, if that makes sense. But it's a beautiful issue. Again, really happy with that. I think it's awesome. Definitely keeping and looking forward to coloring in it. Whimsical Wonders by Edwina McNamee. And then we had two releases of the series. One Mythogoria, one Mythographic. So Mythogoria, Fairy Nightmares, was released. And the artist is Shelley Carroll, who illustrated already one of the Mythogorias. I think was a Vengeful Forest. Very good one. And she also illustrated one Mythographic, and I think what's the title was Magic Apothecary, I think. So that's the one that came when I had a break in coloring, so I didn't color in Magic Apothecary, which I need to change. I'm on a mission to have at least one page in my Mythographic and Mythogorias, which, to be fair, I color in them pretty much regularly. So yeah, but I still have some that I have not colored in. I have a little whip in here, so hopefully this one will be colored by the end of the month. It's a beautiful one. It's one of my favorites. I like this one better than Vengeful Forest of Shelley's as well. And it's equally in my top 3 with both of the Alessandra Fusi's one. It's amazing. This one is really, really good one. So I'm really happy with this Mythogoria. Yeah. This is awesome. There are so many pages that I really want to color. Yeah, very, very nice. Very good. Well, maybe not that one page, but still. Yeah, awesome, awesome book. Mythogoria Fairy Nightmares. And then Mythographic Fantasy Forest by Fabiana Atanasio was also released. And of course I have all of the Mythographics, so I had to get that one too. And I already colored in it. So I have a page finished in here. I colored in it straight away. And it's this one. Got some little sparkly watercolor. I'm not sure if you can see. Maybe you can see. So I've done this page with a little fairy in a dream catcher. Really happy with that. But it's a very pretty book, and there are again a lot of pages that I mean, I like them all, but a lot that I would like to get into quite soon. This one's really pretty. Yeah, a lot of beautiful pages. I kind of got more or less an idea for one of them, so I would like to return to it fairly soon before I forget this idea. Yeah, the flip through is on the channel. All the Mythographics are, there is a playlist of all the Mythographics on my channel, so you can have a look if you want to, if you don't know them, but you probably know them because they're very popular nowadays. I don't think they were that popular at the beginning when I started coloring. I think they became way more popular than like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Then I did a little mini kind of haul from a second-hand sellers. I was on a hunt for some yeah, some books on a fairly good paper from either French or German publishers, and I got those. And I also got this old Dover book by Ed Sibbett Jr., which is Art Nouveau Designs, which is amazing. It's a double-sided book though, apart from the centerfold. Beautiful Art Nouveau designs, really happy with it. Yeah, it was very cheap because, like I said, those books in here are all secondhand books, and they were really affordable. I mean, neither of them cost more than a cup of coffee in UK right now. So I also found this one, Beauty of Japan. I think it translates. It's kind of opens this way, and it's very pretty. That was a blind buy, and I thought, you know, for like a couple of pounds, if I don't like it, well, so be it. But actually, I like a lot of pages in here, like those ones. The paper is really good for that kind of little book like this. The paper is really good. It's not like extremely thick, but it's actually really good paper. So I'm sure it can take some bashing with different media. Not all of the pages I like this one. I'm not sure if I will color on this one necessarily, but I like the ones with, this one's beautiful. I like the ones with people in it the most, or like this one. Amazing, so pretty. This one not so much, but yeah, look at that. So yeah, I couldn't find any flip through of this book, so I did not see the inside. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, there are quite a lot. Not so much. This is probably a page I will not color, but there are plenty. I think there was a little bit of coloring in here, but there are plenty of pages that I really love, so I am keeping it and will color. Craft Valley Mandalas. This is another second-hand book from Top, the German publisher, from the Colorful World series. Those books are always a good buy in my view. They never disappoint. The paper is good on them as well. The mandalas in here, I knew that they will be good, and they are amazing. Again, a lot of variety in styles like this, you know. Technically a mandala, but you know, something completely different than this one. So yeah, love it. I love all the mandalas. They're exactly the type that I enjoy coloring, and yeah, very happy with this one. And again, because it's secondhand, it was not colored. I think only the Japan one was colored in a little bit, like teeny bit. This one was uncolored, and it's beautiful. So very happy with this. And then really happy with this one. So I kind of liked the cover. Again, I couldn't find really a flip through of this book as such on YouTube. So it was a little bit kind of, yeah, I tried my luck, but luckily I love it. So it translates into Roaring Twenties, and the book is by Melanie Bourreau, and it's by French publisher Marabout. They normally release books on really good paper, and this is no exception. It's beautiful paper, and it's a double-sided book, and it's awesome. It's so good. I love it. I did film a flip through of this book just in case somebody else wants to check in the future, because I know that it helps me a lot if I see the book, and I normally would like to see what's, you know, how it looks inside, and I looked for flip throughs, and if there are none, then, you know, kind of risky. Love this, but yeah, I took a risk on this one, but I'm not disappointed. It's so good. I love it. There is a flip through, probably not when you're watching it. It will come out, I think, in about a couple of days, but I did film it and it is coming. So Roaring Twenties by Melanie Bourreau. Love it. And then the books that you probably have seen thousands of times, Fairy Tale and Folklore by Emily Liddell Oberg. Yeah, I mean, you have seen this book, I'm sure. Really happy that it has been re-released. It's an amazing, beautiful book, and I now have that one as well. So yeah, you just have to, you know, color in it. Don't be intimidated by how beautiful the book is, which I'm still working on, not being intimidated by how beautiful the books are and just coloring in them. Beautiful. So, Fairy Tales and Folklore by Emily Liddell Oberg. I also got Denise Klatt's new book, Goblins in the Hollow. I think it's cool. Oh, this is adorable. Great. I think, you know, I love books with a little bit of sense of humor, and Denise Klatt's books are. So, great paper, really cool. So yeah, another series of books. I've got all of the books, and again, worried that I'm gonna mess it up, but need to color in it. Very, very cool. So that's that one. I also bought Millie Marotta's Precious Planet. This is my second Millie Marotta's book. I've got one more. It's a Curious Creatures, I think it's called, the one I've got, and I did color in it. I think I've got 2 pages in the other one, but I have seen flip through of this one, and there are a few pages that I really, really liked, so I thought I get this one and try my hand and at Millie Marotta's designs again. There was another one that I like, I think the one that came out before this one, that I also have seen the flip through, and I did like that one. So maybe in the future I'll purchase the other one as well, but for now I think this one's really cool. You can find some flip throughs of Millie Marotta's books. So I haven't filmed that one because I'm sure there are plenty. So yeah, very, very pretty actually. I do like this one. I don't like all of her books, but this one is really cool. And then I got this book by Ray the Prince. I don't have any of her books, so that's my first of her books. The one that I also really like is the one with the girls. I forgot the title, but there's only one, I think, with the girls. I do like this one, but in one of my, I think, Autumn Coloring Heaven, the seasonal books that came out last year, there's quite a few images from that book, and I only colored one of them. So I've got some to color there, so I don't feel like I need that book right now. Maybe in the future, but I'm okay now because I've got a few images to color from this book. But this one's beautiful, and it's better paper than Amazon paper, so yeah, this one's very, very cool. Very pretty book, and I like the format that is not like big, so it seems like nice, easy to color. Really, really nice. I forgot what the title is. I think World and Nature, I think, but I'm not sure. A Million Kittens by Lulu Mayo I had on pre-order, so that came. It's beautiful as well. I think like her book are getting better and better as well, somehow. I love this one. It's really nice. Oh, look at this. This is so pretty. Such a pretty book. Again, I did color in Lulu Mayo's book before, a long time ago, but I didn't for a long time, so I need to get back to her. And whilst we're on Lulu Mayo, I went on Amazon France and I found this Lulu Mayo massive book. Now this is a compilation book, so just in case, if you have all of Lulu Mayo's books, this one has no new images as far as I can tell. So, but they are kind of combined into 4 parts, 4 chapters, if you like, seasonal, so like spring and summer and autumn and winter and so on, like this. See, that's, I think, summer. It's a stitch bound book, so it's not going to break, but it's kind of cracking because it's new, so it's making noise, just in case you hearing it. But yeah, the book is stitch bound, so it's gonna stay together. It's not gonna break apart. So yeah, so it's kind of combined in this kind of big seasonal book, and I just really like this edition and this idea, and yeah, I don't know, I just liked it, so I got it. And I also got, this kind of was the reason why I went on the Amazon France. I bought Emmanuelle Colin Wild Dream. That's her new book. I'm not very fond of this thing here. But there we go. So pretty book. You know Emmanuelle Colin from her Coloriage Wild books, which I do have as well. This is slightly bigger, like taller, not necessarily wider, but taller. And it's a beautiful book, as you would expect. 2 sets of images again. Amazingly good paper. Very, very pretty. So yeah, I got that book from Amazon France. And then a couple of next books, I was influenced by Annika from Axic Fumbles. That's her channel. I will link Annika's channel below, because you really need to go and visit. She's got some fantastic tutorials. Yeah, her coloring is amazing. And she colored a page from this book, Manga Girls. That's again from the top publisher. The artist is Angelica Schulte, and it's a really beautiful book. The lines are kind of grey, much lighter, as you probably can tell, and quite delicate. So for those of you who like to cover the lines, that might be a good book to color in, because I think they'd be easily covered. But it's just so pretty, obviously on a very good paper as well. There are a lot of witches in here, which is quite fun. Very pretty book. So yeah, totally influenced by Annika. Very pretty. And another book that she influenced me to buy was this one, Soul Goddess. This is Korean book. I bought this book and the next one on Aladdin website, which is Korean website, shopping kind of website. Yeah, again, the page that I've seen on Instagram that Annika did is the Fortuna Goddess, which is, she done such an amazing, incredible job on it. So yeah, you definitely head to her channel to have a look. You won't regret it. Beautiful book, and the goddesses in this book are from all over the world, which is always exciting. I love this one. Anything with winter I love. What can I say? Excellent, beautiful images. Yeah, so pretty. Soul Goddesses. Actually not sure who is the artist. I'm sure it's here, but all is in Korean, so I haven't yet translated that. No, I can't immediately see, so I will have to translate parts of it to see who the artist is, but whoever the artist is, they're awesome. And second book that I bought from Aladdin website was Songblade coloring book. Those are portraits. It's a beautiful thick book on amazing paper. They're all portraits, as you can see, quite close-up portraits. So Yeah, I really like them. Some of the portraits I have in another book of Sangblay, but not all of them. So I have some repeats. This one is a bigger book, thicker book with kind of more pages to color. And it has an amazing section at the beginning where you can, on this wonderful paper, you can really practice mixing colors, or you can just see how your pencils work on it or other media. And you've got pages to practice, like, see, quite a lot. And eyebrows to practice, and noses to practice, lips, some examples, and you can follow, and some faces. So I definitely am going to use to test my pencils on this paper, and some hair. So yeah, more hair, and then all those beautiful portraits. So yeah, really, really beautiful book. Really happy with it. It says premium edition of the other book that they've got. And last book, but not the least, is Sarah Renee Clarke's Vibrant Wilds. This is fairly recently released book that I bought on Sarah Renee Clarke's website. I've seen the flip through of this one, so I knew that I will like it. It was not a blind buy. So see, that's why flip throughs are wonderful. I love when people do flip throughs. I just want to see inside the book, that's all. So yeah, there are some really pretty pages in here. There are some people in here as well. Not a lot, but there are, which, I mean, I'm happy with, because I like colored people. Like this. Really, really nice. Very pretty. I do like this book. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. That's colored. Oops. Yeah, this is a really fantastic book. Love this portrait. So nice. I might do a flip through of this one just in case, because I have seen one, so you can find but I might do that. Yeah, really beautiful book, and always good to support another colorist. So yeah, so those were my lots of books, I feel, for the last 2 months. I hope that you found some that interest you a little bit, and that you had a chance to kind of look inside a little bit more. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you shortly. Bye.